Hello students, today we will start our English 2, chapter number 4, Arlshell and Reuben Smith novel. In the previous chapter, in the chapter number 3, you have learned about that mistress of Black Beauty became sick. That is why they have to migrate to the another country, to the warmer countries. That is why they sell to Black Beauty to the another person. That was the Reuben Smith, and that place was Arlshell Farm. So, new master of Black Beauty is Reuben Smith. They are in Arlshell Farm now, and Mr. Jock is a coachman. Ginger and Black Beauty both were sold to this person, that was the Reuben Smith. They all came happily that there will be a very good master over there, but everything was opposite. Mr. Jock was a good man, but our new mistress was proud and unfriendly. So new that master was very good, but mistress was very proud lady. She was very unfriendly. She wanted her horses heads up high because it was the fashion. We had to wear something called a check rein to make our heads stay up so high. I worried because it was this fashion that gave Ginger so much pain before. One afternoon when we pulled the carriage round the front of the house, we heard the mistress' unfriendly voice. Check rein means leather strap. So when they came to that Arlshell Farm, there they came to know that mistress was very unfriendly, so they have to wear the check reins to keep their heads up. So because of those check reins, they have to suffer a lot, by which they feel so much pain. Ginger was already suffered by this pain with the previous master. So drive to the Duchess and get those horses heads up. So now the new mistress, she said that we have to drive to the Duchess and those horses' heads should be up. It was the first time I wore a check rein and it hurt. Now Black Beauty said that it was the first time when he wore the check rein and it was very hurting. Ginger was very angry that she had to wear once again, and she kicked at the carriage. Then she knocked me too. The next thing I knew, Jock fell down and Ginger fell. So Ginger was very angry because he has to wear the check rein again. That is why he pulled the carriage, and Mr. Jock, who was the coachman of the Ginger and Black Beauty, he fell down, and the Ginger was also. She never pulled the carriage again. So after it, Ginger never pulled the carriage afterwards. I had pain from the check rein, but Black Beauty was suffering from the pain from the last 4 months. Now I must tell you about Reuben Smith. Now Black Beauty is going to tell about the Reuben Smith. Reuben took care of the horses when Jock was away. Whenever the Jock goes away, who was the coachman of the horses, Black Beauty and Ginger, whenever he goes away, on that time Reuben Smith takes care of the horses. He was good with the horses most of the time, but sometimes he had a bad temper. He was good, but sometimes his temper became very bad. One night when Jock was in London, I pulled the carriage into the town for Smith. He left it at the stable to fix it and went into the inn for a meal. The groom fed me and I rested. Groom means a person who feeds the horses or looks after. So when I went with the Smith, afterwards he fixed me in the stable where the horses are tied There was a groom who fed me and I rested over there. Black Beauty is telling. Inside, Smith met up with some friends, but one of them said something where the Smith was meeting with his friends on that time. One of his friends said some wrong words to the Smith. On that thing, Smith became very angry and he shouted at the groom in a very unfriendly voice when he came back. When we galloped away means to ride horse very fast. To ride horse very fast. So when Smith came back, he and Black Beauty both galloped away and he kicked me and hit me many times with his whip which he used as a stick for the Black Beauty. Here you can see the picture that he is using the whip over the Black Beauty. So it was very dark that night and all the roads were full of big sharp stones, but Smith was too angry to see them. So when we were coming back, there was very sharp stones on the road and he was very angry by seeing those ones also. The stones cut my feet and I could not go on. I fell hard on both my knees. So when I was coming, Black Beauty said, when I was coming, I was cut by those stones and I could not go on and I fell down on both my knees. Smith fell too and he landed very hard and far away from me, and Smith was also fell down from the far away of the Black Beauty. In the moonlight I could see him lying on the ground. He did not move. He said that I can see him that he was lying on the ground but he cannot move. He could not move. It was midnight when I heard the sound of horses' feet. They were Ginger's feet. I neighed loudly and she neighed back. Then I heard men's voices, and on that time he heard the voice of the Ginger. Neighed means sound of a horse. Then I heard men's voices. Whose voice was it? It was Reuben's voice. He was dead. Here you can see the picture that he was dead by the Black Beauty. The men led me home slowly to my box at Alshell. They gave me some corn and looked after my knees. Then I slept. As soon as my knees got better, Jock put me into a field with sweet grass. So afterwards, when Reuben was dead, they brought me at the home. They gave me some corns and looked after my knees. Then I slept. As soon as my knees got better, Jock put me into a field with sweet grass. I was free there, but I was lonely. Afterwards, they left me in the ground that was filled with green grass. There was a Ginger, and we both met again, and we were very happy by looking at each other. Ginger was trotting over there. Trotting means moving very fast. We were so glad to meet again, but she was ruined now by a hard rider and needed rest. But Ginger was totally ruined by the new master. And so Beauty, here we are ruined by stupid people. Life is very hard. On that time Ginger said that we are ruined, we are destroyed by the stupid people, those who don't know how to ride the horses. Life is very hard. Ginger said these words. Next is the chapter number 5. A Job Horse and Jerry Barker. A Job Horse and Jerry Barker. Jerry Barker will be their new master. So one day my master sold me to a livery stable where horses are kept to let out for hire. Where horses are kept to let out for hire. So now the Black Beauty was in the livery stable. Their master sold him. Livery stables are the places where ladies and gentlemen can let horses and carriages. They are not always nice places, but they fed me well and cleaned me there. I think our master did his best for us. So he said that that place was better than the Reuben Smith's Earlshall farm. So here they cleaned me very well and they fed me very well. I had many bad drivers at this place. She said that he has many bad drivers, but I was a job horse now and I was let out to the all kinds of the people. Now he is working as a job horse, so every type of person come to take him and for hiring him, and he has to go with them. My master took me to a horse fair where people buy and sell horses. From there he went to the horse fair where people buy and sell the horses. Many people looked at me, but there was one man I thought I could be happy with. He was not an earl or squire, so many people came to see me, to look me, and on that time I realized that one of the person who was not an earl, not a squire, but it was a quickly that he loved horses. He had a gentle voice and cheerful grey eyes. Well, old boy, I think you are the one. He paid my honor and then we rode away together on a pretty country road to London. So a new person brought him to the house, to the London. It was a night when we go to the city and we turned into a very small street. A young woman came out one of the houses with a little boy and girl. They were happy to see my new master. Is he gentle, father? Yes, Dolly, as gentle as a kitten. Come and pet him. How good it felt when her little hand patted me on my neck. And that person has children. That one was the Dolly and the second one is Harry. So Jerry Barker, his wife Polly, and their children Jerry and Dolly were gentle, happy people. They called me Jack, fed me, cleaned me well and petted me often. Jerry was a cab driver and his other horse captain and I stayed together. Captain was a tall, old and white. So with the Jerry, I met with the family of the Jerry. There was one wife of the Jerry, that was a Polly, and two children, Harry and Dolly, and they were very gentle people. There was one more horse, that was a captain. It was a very tall and old white. The day after Jerry brought me home, I put the cap and there was no check rein to hurt me. Yes, I was very happy. So afterwards the check rein was, now he has no need to wear the check rein. That is why he was very happy. Jerry was a good driver and he never touched me with the whip. We never heard loud or mean words, and Captain and I felt very good in this place. One day when we rested, Captain told me his story. So Jerry is a good driver. He rides in a very good way. So Captain was also very happy over there. Black Beauty and Captain became friends. Now the Captain told him about his story, that he was an army horse and his master fought in a Crimean War. Captain told me he loved to run into battle. He was an army horse and he fought many wars with his masters, and one autumn morning we heard the enemy's guns. Suddenly a bolt flew close to my head and it hit my master. So when Captain was in the army, he was working as an army horse, on that time a bullet, that is a small metal object that is fired from gun, that hit my master and he fell down, and afterwards he never see him. And then they brought me back to England on a ship. A horse does not know why men fight, but the enemy must be very wicked if we must go across the sea to kill them. So he said that I don't know why the human beings are fighting with each other, but the enemy was very wicked, and afterwards they came back to the London by a ship. Captain and I was very good friends, but I am sorry to say that we were not together for a long. Now they became very good friends, but they were not together for a long time. One day he and Jerry took a gentleman to the railway station over London Bridge. So one day Jerry took a gentleman for the railway station over London Bridge. On the way back, a large empty cart raced towards them. The driver beat his two huge horses with his heavy whip as they ran over the bridge. Whenever they were passing from there, he was hit by the carriage. Both the wheels fell off and the cab hit the ground. It pulled Captain down and piece of the cart cut into his side. Jerry fell too, but he wasn't hurt. He always said it was miracle. So carriage was hit, that is why Captain fell down, but Jerry was escaped by the God's grace. He always said it was a miracle. When poor Captain got up, he was deeply cut. Jerry led him home gently. The police took the driver to jail. So that person who hit the carriage of theirs, who hit the cart of theirs, that person put to the jail, but that did not help poor Captain. But poor Captain was totally injured now. When the other drivers at the cab stand asked about Captain, Jerry could not say much. But when the other people asked about the Captain, then Jerry did not say any word. He is not doing well. I am losing good horse and an old friend. Jerry Barker was very unhappy because he was losing a good horse. He was a very good friend of the Jerry Barker. Captain was very old and Jerry did not want to sell him. He knew he could not find a good master. So because he was a very good horse and he was with him for many years, he don't want to lose him, but it was the last time that with him. He don't want to sell him. He keep him with himself. He thought a bullet in his head was the only kind thing for him. One day, young Harry took me to the get some new shoes. So Black Beauty went with the Jerry for bringing new shoes. When he came back, he saw that Captain was dead. Captain was gone. So this is all about the chapter number 4 and 5. If there will be any doubt, you can ask in the comment section box. Thanks and have a nice day.